Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of R.C.W. Top 10. This week we're going to be counting down the top 10 most accomplished Hall of Famers in history. Now, why are we doing the top 10 most accomplished Hall of Famers in history? Well, because last night was the Hall of Fame, and make sure you go view that on the R.C.W. network. There was 10 people inducted this year, and last year there were 6 whom you already know. So, it's going to be basically purely on what we did in the chart, with world titles being worth a certain value, you know, any world title, US and IC. You get my point. Something like that. So I apologize if you think you should be on this list. I'm going to do a quick list of people who aren't on this list but are still Hall of Famers. Glerax, Racunia, Spency, Pretty, Ness, and Ranger. I went from bottom to top, so the higher you were, the higher points you got. So I apologize. Every single Hall of Famer has accomplished something very, very big in their career, and I'm very proud of them. And I have promises that they will accomplish more. And Glerax could even become a United States champion tonight at WrestleMania. So much. Anyway, let's get to number 10. Coming in at number 10 is Agent Cool the Best. Now, he is a Road WWE champion, an Intercontinental champion, a tag team champion who could be a 2-time tag team champion, and a 3-time Intercontinental champion, making the first in history. Now, imagine that. Most defenses of an Intercontinental champion, and the most times as Intercontinental champion. All he has to do is hold it. If he can beat Kendall and hold it for the longest reign in history, that man will have everything about the Intercontinental title. And what would that be? That would be huge. Anyway, that's Agent Cool the Best with a variety of different titles at approximately 44 points, coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is Mattis with only 10 more points than him. Now, it probably could be less if we had, a variable that could factor in how many defenses that Agent had. So we'll just say that maybe we'll cut the distance in half. So he's about 5 points, something like that. You get the point. It's a pretty close race between Mattis and Agent, 2 rivals. Mattis is a 2-time Road WWE champion, the most times of anyone, with a tied race between Mam, Creative, and him. He is a 3-time United States champion and the longest reigning United States champion. He's a European champion in which he vacated the same night after declining to move to Raw because SmackDown is, and I quote, "where I belong, baby." So, in short, Mattis has a whack ton of accomplishments, and he's quite barely above Agent Cool the Best, coming in at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is Dean Ambrose Maniac 45. Now, this guy could probably be a lot higher if he didn't have 3 months worth of inactivity in his career. Now, while some of those aren't his fault, actually the good majority of that isn't his fault, but he is a 1-time World Heavyweight Champion. He is a Mr. Money in the Bank, the first ever Mr. Money in the Bank. He is a former longest reigning United States champion and has held that baby 3 times. He's a tag team champion before. He's been a 4-time Cruiserweight champion. And he is a 2-time European champion among being a Triple Crown champion. A lot of different things counted on this list, and Dean has accomplished a good section of them. So that's Dean Ambrose Maniac, Beast Mode's activated, the Rockstar 1011, or Butchie Teen Beach Movie, coming in at number 8. Yeah, 4-way tie. Coming in at number 7 is someone that might shock you as coming so much lower, but the stats add up, and this is purely about stats, so I apologize. So it is Flames Dude 44. Now, Flames Dude 44 has about 70 points, so he's pretty good above Dean by about 8 points. He has been the R.C.W. champion 2 times, the World Heavyweight champion 2 times, the Intercontinental champion 2 times, the Tag Team champion 3 times. Not even close to ringing off the tongue. But his main disadvantage comes in the fact that he could not accomplish the Road WWE Championship or could not accomplish the World Tag Team Championship. No, not because of any form of lack of skill, but rather because he wasn't actually here. Because he left, his last title reign actually ended on the day that those 2 titles came into existence, and he lost the title because he was inactive. So that is Flames Dude 44 coming in at number 7. Coming in at number 6. Now, this is kind of interesting. He is one above number 7 and one below number 5, so it's quite potential that in the near future that all he has to do is accomplish the European Championship or the Cruiserweight Championship or just any title in general to break number 5. Anyway, he's a World Heavyweight Champion, a 2-time World WWE Championship, tying him for number 2, or for the most times. The Intercontinental Championship twice, the World Tag Team twice, the Tag Team once. He's just won generally every championship, and a fun fact about K4L is that he's actually one title away from being the 3rd Grand Slam champion in history. What is that title, you ask? All he has to do is beat either Rabbit or Glirax or whoever is the United States champion at the time for the U.S. title, and he will be a Grand Slam champion. Now that is something quite remarkable. That's K4L coming in at number 6. Coming in at number 5, someone I wish was number 6, just for the pure, sheer, poetic justice of the deal. It is Ethan JB6. Now you get my point. Anyway, he's generally accomplished everything there is, except for the titles he needs to be the Grand Slam champion. He's done R.C.W. He's done World Heavyweight twice. He's done Raw WWE. He's done US. He's done IC. He's done Tag Team twice. He has not done World Tag Team, which he needs. He has not done Cruiserweight or European, which he needs. He is a Triple Crown champion, and he is the Mr. King of the Ring, King Ethan, the one and only King of the Ring. So that's Ethan JB6 coming in at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is Viper RKO 101. Some people might not like him, some people just love the guy. But, whatever it is, you can't deny that he is definitely one of the most accomplished that there is. An R.C.W. champion, a 5-time United States champion, making him the most times as United States champion. And he's an Intercontinental champion. He's won Tag Team 3 times. That's a pretty high number up there. He's won the Cruiserweight Championship, the European Championship the most times at 3 times, tied with Kids. And he's a Triple Crown champion. This guy just generally is well-rounded, but has a lot of U.S. title reigns, which really brings the guy up to number 4 at exactly 80 points. Coming in at number 3, actually pretty well kills number 4 by 21 points. 21. He has 3 World Heavyweight Championships, and it's very likely that he could get 4 tonight. He could win the World Tag Team Championship. But he's held the Tag Team Championship a good deal of times. He's won the United States Championship. He's won the World Tag Team Championship. He's won the Cruiserweight Championship, the European Championship. He's won one of 2 of the only Elimination Chambers. He's a Triple Crown champion. He's just done so much when it comes to the World Heavyweight title, especially. I don't think I've said his name yet. He is Eddie Armour 9373, coming in at number 3 at 101 points. That must be satisfying, just over 100. That's Eddie Armour at number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Brooksy, or Brooksy4, who is above Eddie by 11 points in this situation. So it is do or die for Eddie. He has got to beat Brookheads to get the World Tag Team N1C. He's got to win the title, and he has to win World Heavyweight in order to succeed in this situation. But Brooksy, on the other hand, has 112 points, which is quite impressive, coming in at number 2 with a World Heavyweight title, with the longest Raw WWE title reign and the second longest title reign of any title in history. 2 United States title reigns, 2 Intercontinental title reigns, 1 tag team, 5 the most times World Tag Team Champion, 5 the most Cruiserweight Championship reigns, 5 time. Gotta do it. And has won the European Championship, the first champion, has won 6 Divas title reigns the most times, and actually holds the record for the most time champions, along with being the first ever Grand Slam champion. That's Brooksy with 112 points. What's up? I'm Kids Rock 4 with my bitch over here. Anyway, coming in at number 1 is Kids Rock 4, because he's the fucking bomb. That's fucking obvious. Anyway, He has the most RCW title reigns, the longest RCW title reign, the longest of everything. The RCW champion 4 times. 1 time World Heavyweight. 1 time Raw WWE. No time IWF because that's Spency's thing. 1 time United States. 1 time Intercontinental. 6 time Tag Team Champion with the most. 4 time World Tag Team Champion. A 3 time Cruiserweight. A 3 time European. Most times European. A 1 time Divas Champion. Don't ask me, please. He has held 2 longest reigning title reigns, and he has 4 occasions of the most titles with the Hardcore, with the RCW, with the Tag Team, and with the European. So, Kid Rock 4 also won one of the only Elimination Chambers, and he has actually won the Grand Slam Championship along with Brooke. 1 of 2. So that's Kids Rock 4 with 156 points coming in at number 1. Thank you, RCWs, for checking out this episode of RCW Top 10. We hope you enjoyed. You probably didn't because, like Watch Mojo, we make horrible, horrible lists. So yeah, just make sure you I'd say leave your own personal list in the thing, but I guess you could, but you really can't. Because, well, it's pure fact. Anyway, sorry if you disagree with this list, but this one's actually based on pure numbers. So if you haven't accomplished everything you want, you're still Hall of Fame, there's still time. So, yeah, make sure to check out daily content on the RCW Network. Tonight is the one, the only, grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania 2. Baby, it's a triple. Actually, I'm going to say that at WrestleMania 3. Oh, baby, a triple. Anyway, I am Kids Rock 4. This is Shrexy4. And, yeah, we are approving this message, and she's Shrek in this message.